last time on
Danganronpa.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in, because the killer is the ultimate baseball star.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Alright, ellipses, it is chapter 2. I assume it's time for bed. Monokuma, someone died in my room. Can I get a new one? It's gone. She really is gone.
Yeah, why would she still be in there?
Yeah, I mean, the trial's over. I don't know, maybe Monokuma wants to be mean and be like, "Ah, the woman you loved is dead, and I'm keeping her in your bathroom." It's almost like there was nothing there to begin with. Very last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the last trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. I turned around and I'm now going to masturbate. Go away. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, don't need to thank me. Just seeing you delighted smiley faces. Thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. Yeah, neither can watching someone die right in front of us, like, twice in the same day. And you have 10 more Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It was a bad joke, a sickening dream. Or it's a bad joke, sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here.
Okay, well I know whose shoulder I'm not gonna cry on right now, you jerk. Sorry.
So what happened? Was your room fixed up like you said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
This guy's like the ultimate good boy, and he's clueless to being, sensitive.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like, the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Because it smells like her. He brought that up, and he liked it, and it's gonna make him sad now. While staying there... Oh my god, that's what I just said! While staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided I can't turn away from her death.
Makoto? Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't going to help anything, right?
Just imagine going to a therapist, them saying that, and then saying, alright, that'll be $100.
If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
you got it.
So everyone, just try and cheer up and get back on track.
Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better?
Well, sorry, there's no ultimate motivational speaker.
Huh?
We have already worked together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it happened once, It's a question of when, not if, next one takes place.
Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well,
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Keep telling yourself that I'll be over here in the real world, working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple.
What do you mean?
are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be more powerful than we ever expect. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, and modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they are providing for their every need. Then the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
And she looks fairly calm.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail.
That reminds me, or I guess I just remembered. So apparently Sayaka and Leon died first because the boy and girl characters were modeled after them, and the the game designers got tired of looking at them. So I thought that was kind of funny that it worked out that way.
This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then.
Then what are we supposed to do?
Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No,
No.
What?
Know what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else. Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But
so
If we hadn't voted for him, and we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, isn't it?
So it would seem.
she's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you turn to a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leona, not Sayaka. The Mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the Mastermind.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
Let us do that. Keep doing that, please.
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite.
Starting to think that maybe Monokuma isn't a very good headmaster. What was that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
The piece of shit, who does he think he is? And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. All on the same day. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun with the exclamation point at the end of an ellipses, which is interesting. Boy's life of despair. Is he wearing... Oh, I thought he was wearing, like, women's underwear on his head. It's some, like, a manga with Celeste on it. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he going to say to us this... What's he going to do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't think Taka is able to not listen to any authority figure in a school, given his ultimate.
3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend.
The fuck are they doing yoga?
down.
This is shit.
What is this shit? Yeah, I'm just exercising, I guess.
Souls, let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
I don't think teachers should talk about students' bodies
You
like
said
that.
that's so weird.
Yeah. Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this? You gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff, that's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die and writhing agony for? So why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Lucky there's an exercise guy. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from generation to generation, in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down? Oh, why? I don't kill me for mocking you, please. It doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then... I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world? If I knew the next lyric, I'd say it.
you guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. To stimulate your young bodies. That was whatever he said earlier. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. I wouldn't be surprised if I had some form of that.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want, enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But... a new world?
Could it be?
Is he talking about the way to get outside?
I wonder about that.
It seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know until we look.
Hey,
Whatever he meant, it seems like we'll have to search the school one more time.
you hear me?
Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that. More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving.
Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Oh, they did actually leave the gym. Oh yeah, you just exit with B.
What the heck?
Hey, Makoto, you see what's inside the display case? Bad, this is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything at all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing, but this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
Serious?
The stuff you see lined up there, any god could come by and use it to send a message. Huh? I won't blame them for that, huh? They say huh a lot, but... I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin.
Let me out of here!
Let me out, let me out. I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. So display case trophies and other items. Winning championships and stuff probably came naturally to anyone going to school here. That's what I'm looking for. There's people here.
Yo.
I went and checked on metal hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but just like I figured, I had to move an inch. Shit. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he made things that easy for us. Hey,
What?
don't make that face. You look like a pussy. Hey, you want me to put some fighting spirit in you? Well, do you? No thanks. I think I've got enough for now.
Yo.
Look, I've got to look for another way out then. By which he means stay right there. Oh, wait a minute. We got a lot of mono coins now. Oh. I guess, yeah, that is more pressing at the moment. I guess. Taka, where are you? Where is he? Oh, you're right here. Hello.
Makoto, look. The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor has opened up.
You hear me?
But it's also of utmost importance to double check the area we already know about, just in case.
Without a doubt.
Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes.
You understand?
Well, I'll leave the school to you.
Well, can I go here first? The is blocking the stairs has been opened. Is someone coming meant by a new world? So, what's up there? This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's got to be something here. There's got to be something here. Oh boy, the girls' bathroom. Let's go in. This is the girls' bathroom. If I ever took one step in there, I'd become a total creep in everyone's eyes, and that'd be it for me. Oh, yeah, we're not playing as Hifumi. That's right. So where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. I don't see anything useful in here. I don't see any mono coins in here. Ugh, learning. Oh, meant to talk to him. The shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. Looks like this library's been neglected for a pretty long time. Even though it's a prestigious high school, they've pretty careless about keeping it nice. Yeah, man, we're gonna buy a lot of presents to make people like us. But still,
But still, this library is most interesting.
what's so interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud.
Okay, then maybe you should stop talking, telling me to stop talking. Yes, you're pretty happy to have all these books around, Hatoko. Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my eye attention this so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but content seems lacking. Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section? Comic books, young adult, that stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile. What the heck? I started to feel the true love of your feelings. Don't compare me to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're cyclically into boy-on-boy action. Is that so? That is what the chapter title was suggesting? Boy, oh boy, I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever.
I'm telling you.
It's all filth, throwaway culture. It'll be trash, forgotten in half a decade. Just talk about me, stick my stomach, and throw up. Girl, you've insulted me. You've insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. I'm absolutely shocked. How come? They have all these books here, not one copy of any of my works. Are they in books? Oh, yeah, we would have... Why would they have comics in the library? Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, I think he did. He said he does sell them. Plus, most fanfic is just poor drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it, not at all. I do too get it. I like it a lot. That's why I'm making this face. And with a face like yours, I can tell you nothing you do is worthwhile. Say what you want about me, but never judge a book by its author.
Nothing.
Now hear this, appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius.
Yo.
My creations are what determine meaning and value. You're so full of it. If I'm used to being misunderstood, you think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me.
It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I want to do much reading in.
I don't want to. I was looking at the stuff down there, but...
Nation.
Mr. Ayagi, you don't understand, don't you? You know how stupid it is to judge the merit of a creature by appearance of the creator. Appearance mean nothing at all. My creatures are what determine my meaning and love value. You say that, but... That's the type of book I was looking at. The whole thing is incredibly dusty. It's like this library's been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. What's behind this door?
It's some kind of archive. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there.
That's true. I don't really have any reason to check it out. So, okay. I might still look at in here. Oh, I thought I was gonna get that letter on the table. I'm glad I know that holding B goes through it faster now. Start information from the outside world. If only there was a TV that worked. Looks like a laptop. Laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
So,
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened.
It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. And we know these are here already. How am I going to be stuck here being watched by all these cameras? Or how long? Yeah, it's just always going to the bookshelves. Shelves covered in dust. On the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hellspeak Academy.
indeed.
It was burnt under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, should we see what's inside?
Oh, they waited for me, huh? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside.
Okay. Quick sent us the envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I pulled the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now, and I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean?
The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed.
It would seem
Hope's Peak has not functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say the center should be at least a year old.
So you're saying Hope Street closed down at least a year ago?
Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance.
But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So in other words,
That must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here.
Didn't mean to press that.
Someone who could create a place, judge and execute people could potentially be compatible with everything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down.
That would be a nice, simple solution. It's true.
But then what about this other part? This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope Street Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What do they mean by serious issues? It's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
now,
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection will be a useful clue without figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details.
So, in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now.
Mastermind's motive. Can you figure out why they would want to imprison us here, all here? Will that be enough to get us out of here? Or... now we can leave. Just another classroom. Reality isn't everything. That's pointless. I can't stop looking at the clock. It's a force habit, I guess, even though it just leaves you with this empty feeling. Is that man bear pig? What is that? Monokuma bear pig. Maybe we're not allowed to break them, but what about blocking them so you can't see anything? Nope, still not brave enough to try it. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. On the second floor, too, the windows here have that same metal plates covering them. Not much up here. So we'll do what Taka said and check out the other rooms too. Well, this is a room. The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. Oh, hey, somebody.
I see.
This must be what you meant by a new world. I should probably take a really close look around. Get our mono coins. So, yeah, not an exciting new world. Gate's blocking my way, so there's still another floor, which means not everything is opened yet. Almost missed that. Like the biggest thing on this floor. Oh, hello, a gun.
second.
Oh, Makoto. Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool here. A pool. Pool.
I guess, yeah, she'd love that for sure. You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it.
And there's a ton of exercising equipment in the locker room. Sakura's going go nuts when she finds out.
They're lucky they didn't have to be the one to kill anyone or get killed. Yeah, you're right about that. Mia seems way more excited than usual. Hey, Cheer, have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. It sounds like the locker room here. It's all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected. Yeah. I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. You don't even want to go in the locker room? Not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? That's a pretty weird phobia, though. Does she have anything new, too?
Okay.
The locker room connected to a pool. It looked super nice and big. And fantastic to swim in. I'm beyond excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting kind of mad at thinking about it.
Who's stopping you? Why are you getting mad?
The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown and a number of faculties are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad.
Yeah, okay. Is that really? Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that? Obviously, it's fine if I go in here. With that gun there. Behind the door is the locker room?
Is this the girls' locker room?
This is fine.
The true gunmen will respect our space, yes?
No. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. It's like one of those lifesaver flotation donuts. Also known as a life preserver. So one of the monitors appears on. And the door is the locker room?
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker room.
Really?
Of course.
Really? If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can be opened for the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line.
But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in?
Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it'll be all ducka.
Just a second.
I bet it really hurts to get shot by that thing.
No shit.
Yeah, I could take that quote out of context. Oh no, I think it'd be a little worse than that.
But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? They going to borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girl's locker room, would it not?
Well, that never even occurred to me to think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound? Time for a new rule of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You think that's kind of genius, right? Since my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have loaned their handbook out of in their first place.
Is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at the age that you try helping a plastic bottle. We don't all do that, dude. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch.
And in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decide to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them.
All I care about is breaking the holy image of the school itself.
Yes.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms, by force or by cutting, or do whatever you want. Don't say, Jesus, by force? Don't say that in this context.
I hate you so much.
See ya.
Okay, so the new regulations now play. See ya.
Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip and cheer myself up.
You got it.
Celeste, see, hello, you wanna come with me?
As for me,
There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
Hopefully except to bathe.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time.
How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a gut slam to pull you out of it.
Pretty sure that only applies to you. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea of what's on the second floor, but I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. And I think this will be the start of the next episode because we are up there for a while, and we can read this line next time.
Nope. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Did anyone discover any interesting new things?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library.
In a pool, a freaking pool, a locker room filled with exercising equipment.
Well,
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all smoky. Wait until you hear about my amazing discovery.
Is it as amazing as discovering that there's a room for each person?
Quiet down and listen.
The warehouse and bathhouse are on the first floor of the dorm rooms are now open.
So I guess we could have chosen either the first or the second floor. I thought we'd have time for both, or maybe you could do first and then second.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, and whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the goals, whenever you feel like. Ha ha ha.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, well, fuck your way out of here. You didn't find anything like that?
Well,
Why?
Was there anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing?
unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
Fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool at our warehouse or whatever the fuck?
Stop fucking around.
We're still drop this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out.
Now, there is no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? So now we must each find a way to enjoy our certain situation.
You piece.
What are you saying, fucking loon?
For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then,
So, are we done for today?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the Mastermind's plan to give us hope, just to turn around and betray that hope?
announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
So I ended it when we weren't in the dining hall forever. Should have ended it after Monokuma with either. Which is what YouTube will end up seeing then. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby that I can say I'm super good at. My grades are really average too. My reflexes are okay, not great, not awful. This is Makoto. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend, which is why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout. They are actually cardboard cutouts, basically, is what they look like.